You can't just like take all of the information that you have from all of your twos time in Brawlhalla and just like shove it into the Teska bucket and be like, oh, I'm gonna do the same things, but I'm just using boots or I'm just using gauntlets. Like, it's a very different legend. It can be difficult to play like as in twos and figure out where you should go. It's difficult to play with in terms of like your teammate and what to do. So yeah, Jakey's got his work cut out for him, that's for sure.
Well, here we go. Game number 1, Grand Finals winner of this set, and potentially the next set will be our champion for the European portion of the Summer Doubles. Right now, nobody with a major lead. Delta getting some good follow-ups.
Yeah, it was initially a lot of great damage added up on Acno, but then everything kind of normalized just a little bit. Delta doing a great job of tanking that, I guess not tanking the damage here, not getting hit by too many things whatsoever. The healthiest in this game so far. Full team wipe on red. Jakey's just looking for those recoveries, trying to find someone he can take off the top. Gets interrupted by the neutral light from Acno.
The precision to hit just the opponent and let Delta fall out of that one. Unfortunately, didn't lead to survival of Delta. Delta did still get taken out, but man, Acno knows that kayak hit.
Yeah, he did a smart move there. So even if he didn't, or even if he did hit his teammate, it's a spear neutral light. It ultimately doesn't matter. It's not like he was trying to stop the momentum with a down signature. Ooh, Acno, all right.
Got the side air, saw that recovery coming out. Easy punish from Acno as the weapon toss. Jakeyy was fast falling low.
Acno's first stock is going crazy here.
Won't go crazy any longer, though. Nice down air. Comes out from Saphir. Still, though, 2 stocks behind this blue team.
Now, keep in mind, because Jakeyy and Saphir went down into the elimination bracket and Acno and Delta have not yet, this means that Acno and Delta have to only win 1 set here, while Jakeyy and Saphir have to win 2. They have to send them into the quote-unquote elimination side and then beat them again.
Acno right behind, but a good neutral air. Jakeyy, though, does he have the movement? Gets just enough to find the wall touch.
I was waiting for a nasty Delta follow-up off of that to get the stock. Oh, Jakeyy missing that follow-up there off of Saphir. They do get the stock off of Delta, but Jakeyy and Saphir so red on final stocks. Both blue team members. Okay, Delta did grab a weapon. There's one, and there's the other. A double KO for Delta. The weapon toss bonking the second one on the head.
Dude. Just the pop-off coming out from Acno and Delta. 485, 421 damage put out. Jakeyy.
Dude, Jakeyy had a rough game.
He got stuffed.
0 KOs, 216 damage. So he was absolutely limited the entire game. There is that weapon toss that bonked him on the head so low. He thought he could outrun it, but no, it was Acno's spear. He did a great job of making sure, had a little bit of leftward momentum on it so it didn't just go straight down.
Now I gotta wonder what the adjustment is gonna be. It looks like Jakeyy swaps over to the Akuma for game number 2.
2, 1, brawl.
And we're going back to Fortress of Lions, which based on the previous set is owned by Jakeyy and Saphir, but that's based on the previous game. I don't think that's the case here anymore. I think this is under new management. Put a big sign over the front that says under new management.
This
we are
have
open.
a new landlord. Okay, and Sig coming out from Jakeyy. Hoping that the sword, this consistent weapon, might be better for him than the boots. Misses the side air though. And Sig, but it hits weird, and Acno ends up getting back onto the stage.
Jakey's sword is looking very solid so far. Red team is kind of in the lead. I don't even feel comfortable saying that so far. There's the side air, even the weapon toss bonk on the head. Acno's weapon toss have been stellar. He's doing them a lot, and he's making hits with them so often. He's finding KOs with them, but it seems like he's rarely disarmed.
Good spot dodge. Recognized Saphir was going to try to punish that landing. Charged up and goes for the punish, but it's Delta who finds the hit with the side sig. Both blue team members still on their first stocks.
I feel like Acno maybe needs to take that neutral signature a little bit back to the drawing board, just because like we've seen him struggle to find the follow-ups off of Delta's Axe neutral light with the neutral signature, and then we saw his punish there with that neutral signature. So just like a little bit of the time in the lab with that, and he's going to be disgusting with it.
Unfortunate there for Delta. You saw the weapon toss come out. I think it was, oh yeah, it was from Jakeyy. And Delta likely thought it went past him, and you saw him jump, and he ended up jumping into the weapon toss there on the left side. Nice weapon toss.
Again,
Save.
another weapon toss from Acno. Both members of the red team were in sweat beads in that moment. Saphir hoping he can turn this into at least a one-for-one trade. Gets the interruption there, and he's still going.
He gets the trade that he wanted, but now he wants more. Here's the team combo. Unarmed Delta, just low enough to avoid the neutral air from Saphir. Oof. Long active frames coming out from Acno. Now Jakeyy on the right side. Recovery helps him out for a moment, gets past Delta. He's going to get back up onto the stage.
Delta, again, the healthiest person in this game. Seems like that's been a motif so far for a lot of the Delta Acno sets today. Nice punish on that, but he went for the D-Light into the turnaround side sig. He tried that earlier, right?
It was an interesting mix-up. We haven't actually seen it since like the start
It was like the
of the
very
day.
beginning of the tournament.
Okay, Saphir gonna try to stop that combo from Acno. Everybody on final stocks. Delta was untouched up until I said his name. Oh, missing the punish there. Stomp.
All
side air.
right.
Jakeyy comes over, was not able to interrupt in time. Acno with the up toss and Delta with the side air.
Acno's the best weapon tosser in the game. Absolutely. Absolutely the best weapon tosser in the game. He has used them in so many different ways. The variety, his skill set with the weapon toss, like it's a Swiss Army knife for him. It's like I'm coming back to the stage and I'm worried there's going to be someone like pressuring me from above. Weapon toss. I need to finish off a stock safely. Weapon toss. I want to zone someone out of somewhere. Weapon toss. I need to extend a combo. Weapon toss. I need to stop my teammates' momentum. Weapon toss. All of those scenarios and more. He just seems so comfortable doing it. Again, I said it earlier, and yet we rarely see him disarm.
Yeah, he is so good with the weapon tosses. We actually track weapon toss accuracy as well, so you could probably figure out how well he has been connecting with those.
Is that in here?
With those weapon tosses. I know we do it for singles. I don't know if we do it for doubles.
3, 2,
I don't
1,
see
Creed.
it.
All right, game number 2 though. We're going, or sorry, game number 3. We're going over to Western Air Temple.
Ooh, uh-oh.
There's a team combo, but Acno manages to fall out of it. This one into the side sig, and that's
red
the KO.
The red team damage output this game is fantastic. Okay. Weapon toss, doesn't matter that it doesn't hit. Saphir maybe attempting the edge guard. He's just standing still right over on that corner. Delta was playing real low on that wall.
Yeah, Delta was playing it safe, waiting for Acno to respawn, so Saphir was like, all right, I'll just wait up here. Maybe I'll get a 2v1 onto Acno as he's coming back up. Ooh, good movement from Saphir. Avoids that down sig. Acno will find the recovery, though, and the weapon toss for extra damage onto Saphir.
So one thing that I talked about with Jesser earlier, oh, nice GCD light into the side air there from Delta to get the KO. One thing I was talking about with Jesser earlier is like how so much of his Lance gameplay was like side light neutral air, just the free guaranteed damage that you get from that true combo. Saphir almost getting that side air KO against Delta is just barely enough to get back. But one thing Saphir is doing is like he's a lot more creative and he's not going for the true combo options as often, the normal follow-ups as often. He still goes for them, so it's not like he's just throwing the fundamentals to the wind, but there's a lot of creativity coming out from Saphir, and like sometimes it's great, and he gets a nasty follow-up, and he's able to get a dodge and do a lot of damage, and sometimes he just gets a whole lot of nothing.
Well, right now, Delta not finding nothing, or what? Definitely finding stuff, not finding
No, you're right. Not finding nothing is finding something.
The double negative really throwing me off there, as he did get some hits there. Acno gonna launch here, but it's gonna be Delta to fall down to the final stock first. Or actually, no, I didn't realize Acno was already on his final stock.
Yeah, he is. He was able to make it back on the stage, though. You saw him playing on that wall really low. No one really wanted to pressure him over there. Ooh, a little bit of team damage, sending Acno over to the right side, letting Jakeyy get a recovery. There's a stop side air. Oh, man, Acno almost kept that going, but that was great, like, trading back and forth, passing of the ball.
This could be huge. Delta able to get the ground pound because Acno couldn't, and that gives them the stock advantage. They're currently 2-1. If they take down Jakeyy, they're going to be the champions.
Dude, I was worried that Delta was going to hit Acno with the ground pound and it was going to be over there, but they had the maneuverability. This is tough.
Jakeyy, man, just caught between a rock and a hard place right now. Trying to get around these blue team members, trying to find any hits that he can. Acno knows he's the more damaged one. He's going to play back. Oh, weapon toss from Acno.
He's caught between a relative of the rock and a cold place.
Okay, safe hits, but
that was
that'll
enough!
do it. Acno and Delta are going to be your summer doubles champions.
And they, let's be real, they handed a big ol' L to Jakeyy and Saphir. They took it 3-0, didn't even need the reset, very confidently pretty much every single game. And again, we have another solid game where they're splitting the responsibilities pretty close.